All right, folks, we're live. Playtime's over. This is the big leagues. All right. Today, we're going to continue talking about the YNW Melly double murder trial. If you don't know about it or who he is, go watch my other videos. We're going to just get past that because today I have one specific thing I want to talk about, and I want to talk about Danny Polo, an undercover officer who's basically in the gang task force, and he's undercover basically in Miami and all over. He's studied gangs. He's supposed to be an expert on lingo. So all day today he was on the stand testifying, and they were just going through pages and pages of text messages. I mean, just if they had did that to me, they'd see some weird stuff. Okay, if they took 90 pages of my text from the last few years, I'd be burnt. Okay, people would find out I'm a weirdo. All right, not if as if they don't already know that. So a little introduction this time. Let's just take a little quick look. I guess you know what? Let's just watch one of YNW Melly, who is on trial here. Let's just listen to one of his songs. And yes, I understand it's artistic expression. I'm a fan. And the funny thing is, it came out, the defense got it brought out that Danny Polo, the undercover officer who was testifying on the stand, by the way, so he was wearing a mask. Let's just take a look at that real quick. This guy looked like a fucking idiot. He was wearing a mask. This is how he was testifying all day. But this is him. I mean, come on. You're kidding me, right? Let's just take a gander. I don't have any good solid videos. Look at him throwing up the gang signs because he's an expert. He's an expert. I mean, give me a break. So the defense, rightfully so. So basically, the reason he's wearing a mask is because he doesn't want his identity to get out, even though his name was out there. Apparently, he has a $50,000 hit bounty on his head from gangs that he's been investigating. By the way, YNW Melly is part of the G Shine Bloods. He's a blood. And all day today, they were going over text messages about the lingo, just kind of the proof of what, just kind of the proof and going over the hierarchy of the gang. There was a lot of text messages about just about the gang. But anyways, let's just listen to a little tidbit of one of YNW Melly's songs. He's on trial.
On my mind, she down the road magazine, cause every time I wake up in the morning, I got murder on my mind. AK-47s, Mac 11s, Glocks and 9s, and all these pussy niggas hating, trying to knock me off my grind. But I can't let them do it, I got murder on my mind, bitch, I got murder on my mind, bitch, I got murder on my mind, I got murder on my mind. 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 I got murder.
I would pause it, but I'm
yellow tape around his body. It's a fucking homicide. His face is on a t-shirt.
Hey, for real though. I like that song. Okay. Anyways, they're not using it in trial because one good thing about this prosecutor is she did admit that that's just artistic expression. They're not going to use it against him in court. Remember, this is a death penalty case, and remember, in Florida, Ron DeSantis just passed a law where only 8 out of the 12 jurors have to vote yes for the death penalty. You don't need a unanimous vote. It's the lowest threshold for a death penalty case in America, in the United States, which is 8 jurors. Okay, so let's go into a little bit of really what I'm making fun of. I'm making this video to make fun of this guy. One more time. Let's look at Danny Polo on stand, looking like he's about to rob a bank. It's just some silly stuff. I mean, look at YNW Melly's face. Look at him right there. He's probably just like, what the hell is this guy wearing? Okay. Anyways, folks, let me just pull that out. I should probably erase my history. One of these times I'm gonna like pull up my pages and never mind. Anyways, so this is what they were doing all day. Let me just show you. All day, this guy was going over text messages. And I'm just going to give you a little snippet of of the testimony today because it's boring and it was just nonstop.
Rank designation, sorry.
18. You could read that one aloud, please, and I can make it bigger.
You have many other hoods that have productive aspects in motion, and it's time for us to put a form of some businesses into existence so we can grow as a family. We're already established financially, so we want to combine with you in the form of growth and development and endure prosperous ventures as a collective.
Okay.
Going on to
All day. All
January
day.
27th of 2019.
Half of them weren't
This
even
is the same
YNW
use
Melly's
of the
messages.
term
That's
11.
Yes.
Then it says line up some venues.
they're talking about
Detective
music.
Polo, I'm gonna ask
deal.
you if you're talking about venues.
I gotta go. There's messages.
If you love Sleepy
Jesus,
Joe,
they
then
got me
you
with
do
that.
not want to see this because we're giving away these.
Trump.
To be there, if not.
So,
Other-
dude, I guess I didn't get.
So starting
Oh, right here they play a
and going
video.
name fully and the 9807 cell phone number. Particular photograph.
As you can see, they're just going over. We're coming to your show in Atlanta. Big deal, man. 05. Okay, so 050 means on point. DL means I got you or for show or yeah. Oak means bud or smoke. Means SL means shine love. Greetings and responses are rise and shine. I shine, you shine. Rise up and bopping. So they were really going into that. They don't use C's at all. You'll never see a C. It's bopping. They're talking about the brib. I'm going to the brib. Shine right, shine bright equals shine. My shine platinum and gold. There's so much confusing shit, dude. They're just by the way, look. Herc.
Again, it's just a term used between members of G-Shine. He's just responding.
Yo, they're like the law enforcement out here. Herc apparently means G-Shine. Anyway, so it's just all day this detective is going over text messages all day long. All right. And there was a lot of stuff, nothing incriminating about a murder. They're just trying to prove that Melly is not just an artist rapping about the gang life, that he's actually about that gang life. And and in the messages, you could see that he really was tied into it because he was busy doing music and they were getting onto him like, hey man, you joined us for a reason. You're too busy. You need to show love to the gang and this and that. And he was like, I'm busy, I'm making music, and they don't want none of that. You can't just join the gang and represent the gang and not, pass that money back. Anyways, here's a video of Danny Polo getting confronted about his identity. So the whole idea of him wearing a mask was so his identity didn't get out because there's a hit on his head, a bounty. But here's the defense during one of the breaks, found a Cash App account with his picture on it.
Counsel, now your objection is was previously stated as you're objecting this witness testifying wearing a mask. Based upon his testimony, I overruled the objection, and now you're suggesting you want to revisit that.
Yes, sir.
So go ahead and tell me, make your argument.
May I inquire from the witness?
Sure.
Sir, are you aware that your picture along with your family is on the internet as we sit here today?
Nope.
May I approach?
You may. Same thing you showed counsel sidewalk?
Yes.
Thank you. Go ahead.
I'm going to show you what this is a picture of mask. That is you and your family.
Yes, sir.
And that's on your wife's Cash App.
Yes, sir.
Which is available to anyone who runs that. Because we just ran it this morning.
I guess so. I did my best to keep things clean. I guess I missed that one.
We would object to him continuing to testify with his mask on based upon that as public record.
Yeah, this is nothing that this witness put on, it was something that was done.
Hey, he got busted straight up. So basically, part of the motion is that when you're on trial, you get to the jury needs to see your face so they can judge your credibility. Also, when you're on trial, you are allowed to meet your accusers face to face. So I feel like the mask really prohibits the true nature of, the jury seeing his face. Simple as that.
By a family member that he was unaware of. So based on that, the testimony is still truthful and accurate as to what he has done to protect his identity on that. So based on that particular item, I don't think that rises to that level.
Thank you. All right, Detective, can you step down for a second, just wait outside?
Yes, Your Honor, I have a request.
Yes.
Can I briefly call my wife and make sure that she scrubs everything that I might have missed?
Sure.
Thank you, sir.
Did you hear that? He wants to call his wife.
To have defense counsel not to preserve that because that is something.
I don't know. He's probably worried. He's probably worried for her safety. I mean, it's not supposed to be on there.
There would be concerns for the safety of the witness on that. It's already been seen by the court and be described as such, to preserve it. Is there anything else on that that could lead to the safety witness?
So, like everybody's.
Oh, now they're.
Finds out from his spouse. I guess my concern is, it's always something we're trying to balance things. The news crew has a right to be here and film what's going on in the courtroom. The defendant has a right of confrontation. Typically, it's face to face, but it's not hard and fast. The witness indicates there's threats on his life, and he's worried about his security of his family. And it's a balancing of all those things. So I don't know where this came from or how it was obtained.
Yeah. We don't know.
I don't know how you got a hold of the picture in the first place. You're saying it's on a Cash App?
So yeah, all you have to do, her phone number is listed, and when you put her in Cash App, the picture comes up.
Cash App is what?
So Cash App
Who even puts a picture on Cash App? Most people are selling dope, dude. Get with the program.
is similar to Zelle,
First
Venmo,
mistake.
so if I want to
Rookie.
send you money, or
That's
if you want to send
Danny
me money,
Polo,
you
everybody.
have a Cash App, you send it to either my phone number or to my email, whatever I have set up.
Diggity Danny Polo.
And those people do have pictures there.
Full smoking
It is
polo.
open to the public. Cash App is not one of, with Venmo, you can actually make things private. Cash App does not. So everything you do on Cash App is in the public domain.
Yeah, it seems a
Oh,
little
boy.
concerning and troubling if they've been looking at the witness's wife and family, the intent to cause them.
Quick little sidebar. Cash App scammed me and banned me and took all my money out.
Some sort of harm
May have been doing something sketchy. I don't know.
or to intimidate them in any way.
Well, I resent that, first of all.
I resent
We have a right to confront the accuser. They made a representation. It turns out to be incorrect. So, quite candidly, I resent any implication that we're trying to put anyone in danger. Quite to the contrary.
Now you're being recessed. When you want to step out, find out, if he's able to find out.
Okay, so he ends up ruling in favor of the defense and making him testify without his mask. So the cameras had to just kind of keep it low. Anyways, that's for the most part what I was trying to go into. I wanted to go into a little bit. So basically Danny Polo, that officer, all day was just talking about gang this, gang that. What does this text mean? What does that text mean? And he's just breaking down the language, what it all means. Here's the defense giving a crack at him. That's
May I
him.
approach you on? Hello.
Yes.
You never saw anywhere in any of these communications where any oath was taken by this man, never.
That would have been asked of him in person.
So the answer is no.
No, sir. It's not on the phone.
Okay. Once you look back at government's exhibit number 70.
So this is the defense cross-examining Danny Polo. Sorry, it's a bit slow.
At page 31, you address that. Okay. Thank you.
Damn. Come on.
Thanks so much. That one, we just looked at.
That one wasn't. Yes.
And it's opened almost a month later.
Yes, sir.
There they are. There's the
So
oath.
this oath that you
Ah, darn it. Anyways, he was taking an
never
oath.
saw people who.
Let's see what the oath is. I want to know. Oath, I take this oath.
Page 31.
This chapter, GBK, GKB. Under the banner of the UBN, I vow to be respected, disciplined, militant, and trustworthy. For I am a reflection of this hood, I vow to
In
be
your
always
direct testimony on 10/24/2018, there is this oath that's being sent by Gino.
Yes, sir.
Was Gino the same person that was kept saying, please?
No.
That wasn't him?
No, that was her.
That was her. Okay.
Jaquan Burton.
And he sent this oath on what date?
October 24, 2018 at 12:37 a.m.
Is there a response?
No response.
What day is it opened?
November 18, 2018.
So it's sent 2 days before the incident that's at issue here,
Yes.
and it's opened almost a month later.
Yes, sir.
So this oath that you never saw Melly take, when it was sent to him, didn't even open it for a month.
I don't believe that was the first time it was sent to him. That was one of many times it was sent to him. The email, I believe, was sent to him September 18, 2018.
That one we just looked at
That one wasn't.
was not opened for
Correct.
almost a full month.
Right.
Would you describe that as eager?
Eager? It looks to me from looking at Melly's phone or the 9807 phone that he didn't respond to many messages. So it's apparent because it's not just one person saying it, it's multiple people saying it.
15, 20 minutes.
I think, yes, that's appropriate.
All right.
estimate.
All right, folks. Sorry that wasn't very clear and concise. I mean, basically the defense just got on there and started attacking his credibility. They were talking about how he basically he's only been an expert witness like 6 times. Thanks for tuning in. Danny Polo, El Polo Loco. His identity got out. Like, subscribe, share. Thank you.